to all of the students in all 3 districts, we are so proud of you. This is an awesome opportunity for our students in Richland School District 1 as well as the other districts because these are non-diploma students who sometimes have a difficult time once they graduate from high school, making that transition so that they can enter into the workforce successfully. So a program like the BOOM program actually gives them not only the technical skills that they need, but also opportunities to be certified, such as with an OSHA certification, so that they can make that transition into the workforce and that they can be successful in their individual lives.
We had Richland 1 school district, Richland 2 school district, Lexington-Richland 5 school district. We had MEBA. Here locally, we had Vocational Rehabilitation involved. We had the Builders Association of the Midlands involved. Midlands Tech was involved, and then we had some individuals that were kind of working in the background. They weren't partners in developing the program, but we had a lot of companies come on at the end. We did 2 days of on-site interviews for these kids. So we brought the companies to them for interviewing purposes instead of the kids having to go out and go individually to companies.
We could have created something like this at the school level, but I don't think it would have meant the same. The idea that they are Midlands Tech students was really important to us on the committee. We wanted these students that are not able to earn a diploma to feel like they belonged at Midlands Tech, to feel like they belonged as citizens in our community. And so that's why we wanted it to be here. And that's why that partnership was so important. The second part is just the self-esteem for them, the belief that they can do this work, they're capable of being employees, the soft skills that they have learned as being treated as adults in this setting, and not students, but adult future employees.
I think when you talk about an employer wanting somebody to come to work for them, a couple of the biggest obstacles for these students is transportation, and health or daycare, but of course that doesn't apply to these students, but it might apply to their mother who might need to take them to the workforce or to their job in the beginning before they can get on their feet. So when I talk about solutions as employers, we got to look at this and say, well, maybe these students are going to be good workers, but they don't have a way to work, so we got to find a solution here. We got to match up somebody that wants to work with a job that I might have. So that's when I say, we got to think about solutions and not handouts. It's not necessarily a handout. If you can figure out how somebody can come to work for you, if you can help them get a ride to work, that's not a handout. That's just helping you to solve your labor shortage.
The future of this program is we want to see it replicated throughout the districts that we work with, as well as the state and the nation. It's a model program. These students and all the partners that were here, Midlands Tech, the school districts, Voc Rehab, everyone's really to be commended for their efforts for this, and it's something that can happen all over the country.
I would love to be able to figure out the financial avenue to keep this going through whether it's legislative changes, whether it's conversations with the Department of Education or Kate money, but somehow finding a foundation for identifying that there is a need in the state for programs like this that are creating a market of employees that are needed in the community.
We can just see the BOOM program blooming and booming, to say the least, because we expect it to expand into other career areas. So this year we focus on the construction industry, but our goal is to each year add another industry so that by the end of 3 years, each district can have a total of 15 students rather than just the 5 that we have during this inaugural year.